Hey guys, today is Wednesday the 24th, and today for our warm-up we're going to have 2 rounds, just some static stretching here. So first stretch we're going to do is a 30-second lizard on each leg. So this is that nice deep lunge, hands right inside the foot, letting my back hip sink towards the ground and getting a stretch in the hip. All right, 30 seconds on each leg of that. Then we're going to lay flat on our bellies and do some eyes, Ys, and Ts. We have 5 of each rep. Here, I just want to make sure that my chest is on the ground. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades, shoulders away from my ears. My thumbs are up, and I'm going to do an I, Y, and a T. Squeezing for 2 seconds at the top of each letter. After that, I'm going to do 30 seconds of a pigeon stretch on each leg. So from that lizard position, we're just going to walk the foot over and let the shin lay flat across the ground. All right, this one we're sinking back into that back hip and letting it stretch out. 30 seconds on each leg. And then after that, last movement of our warm-up is going to be 8 swimmers. For this, our forehead is going to be on the ground and we are moving our arms right here, keeping them in the same plane, trying not to lift up or let them drag the ground. So here's what it looks like. All right guys, today for our core, we have 2 to 3 rounds. First movement is going to be 12 reps of a side plank reach through. So we'll do 6 on each side. For this, I like to go in a tall plank. Up here, I'm gonna reach through, up, through, up, just like this. All right, trying to get that full rotation as far as you can through, and then as far as you can opening your chest up towards the ceiling. After 12 of those, we're going to do 16 straight leg lifts over an object. So for these, I'm going to choose my little cans right here. You can do these sitting. It's a little bit easier to do them laying down. Just if it's difficult for you to do over an object, you can just do some straight leg lifts, whatever works. And to make it a little bit easier as well, you can also just bend your knees. Whatever works. So for these, hands press into the ground, we lift the feet up and over, just like this. All right, we want to do it laying down, up and over, just like that. Either way, whatever works for you. You can also adjust the height of your object and that will make it easier or harder depending on how tall the object is. So we have 16 of those, 8 each way. And then after that, we're going to do 20 plank rocks. So for these, we're going to be in a low plank. Right here, we're going to rock forward onto our tippy toes and then back. Forward and then back. Making sure to maintain that solid plank position the entire time. 20 reps of those. Today for our Metcon, it's going to be 5 rounds for time, but we're going to put a 20-minute cap on that. All right? It can be a soft cap, so if you're on your very last round, say you're on your jumping jacks, don't cut it off right there. Go ahead and finish and log your time for that. So we're going to start with 10 odd object strict press. I've got my protein here. You can use whatever you want. We're going to start in our good front rack position. Get our lats underneath us right here, nice and engaged. Squeezing our belly button, maintaining the core, and we're not going to use anything else other than our arm to drive this straight up over our head. All right, and then back down, right by our ear. Straight up, we want to make sure we're not getting out here. We want that object to be balanced over our head. We're going to have 10 each arm. After that, I'm going to take my weight and I'm going to do 16 weighted step ups. So I can hold it in the front rack position, I can bear hug it, one arm sitting on the hip, whatever I want to do, just making sure that my chest stays tall and I maintain good position. I'm just going to step up. My 2 feet meet at the top and then back down. All right, making sure that my feet come together at the top and that the knees lock out, getting that full range of motion. And then after that, pretty simple, we just have 50 jumping jacks. So for these, we're going to touch at the top and touch behind the butt or at the sides, either one. Make sure you guys log your times and be mindful of that 20-minute cap. Just kind of know where you are and pace yourself off of that. All right, good luck.